was so angry.
Was your mother angry?
To a certain degree, yes. She had that anger inside of her, but she made sure that she didn't pass it on to me. I see how she handles that, and she gives off that vibe that I get from women here, but when it came to me and how she approached me and taught me about women, she said, don't deal with this.
That's interesting, because as a black mother,
Yeah.
my work was to help my son understand it so that he would know how to stand in it with a black woman.
Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Art coming at you with another video. I wanted to talk about the clip we just saw. It's been on my mind for a minute this past week, and now I'm finally getting able to talk about it. Now, what you see here is the TV show Van Zandt talking to the gentleman. Now, we all seen this show a couple of times, and what I want to take a point in this clip is how she's telling the man that he needs to understand a woman's rage and stay in it with her. Pretty much telling him that, you know, no matter what she's going through, I need to stay in it. And I'm sorry. No, you don't. You do not need to suffer someone in order to be with them. You don't. Men should not have to suffer women's disrespect just to be in there. Men should not have to do that. And it's crazy to think that women should think that men should have the obligation to stay in it with them when they're going through something like their emotions. Like, we didn't cause your trauma, as Kevin Samuels will say. That is your issue. That's something that you're dealing with. You need to fix it, because we live in a world today where women can leave a man no matter what, and she's not vilified about what she's doing. She's not. Women celebrate women leaving relationships that are not conducive to them all the time. But guess what? It's time for men to do the same damn thing. It's time. You do not have to stay in it with her. You should not have to suffer her. You shouldn't. There's no reason for you to do that, because they're not giving you anything. They're not working on their trauma. They want you to just take the abuse that they give you. And keep in mind, there's really abuse. It really is. It is freaking abuse to sit there and unload on you whenever they're going through some shit. These women that do that need to be alone, so that way they can work out their fucking issues before they get into another relationship and ruin good men. Because these are the relationships that will turn a good man into a fucking savage. When he's trying to sit there and do what he can to try to help her, and she's not doing anything in it. And she's just using him as a pincushion for her trauma. Which is in turn abusing you, because you didn't deserve this. You didn't. You did not deserve to be yelled at, scolded at, treated all different kinds of ways, have her do stuff to you out of the spite of what some other guy in her past did. Why should you? Why should you suffer that? Why should you suffer her abusive behavior? And this is the only abusive behavior that females feel happy with. They like this. They like abusing men. They like destroying men's confidence, talking bad to them 24/7 in front of their own children. They like using their kids as a weapon to hurt the man in the relationship. Because you're staying in this discomfort that you feel within your gut feeling. I really don't like this motherfucker. She's always talking bad about me in front of my kids. But you stay in it, because that's the way you were programmed to. Like Ivana said, she teaches her son to stay in it with the woman, instead of him leaving a toxic relationship and finding his true happiness. That's all this is. This is programming. You're programmed to stay in it with her, but yet she's programmed not to stay in it with you. That's the disconnect. Because on one hand, the females are teaching the boys something different than what they're teaching the females. Basically, they're telling men to be soft targets for female aggression. And that is a learned behavior, because you know that if it was another man doing something similar like that to you, talking to you all kinds of crazy, you would have smoke for his ass. But because it's a fucking woman and you have been trained in this gynocracy to accept this shit from women only, you in turn are accepting your own abuse. And that's all it is. Stop accepting your own abuse and leave. If the relationship is not conducive to you to get where you need to go in life, to get out of it what you need to get out of it, then you need to leave black men. I am sick and tired of seeing black men in abusive relationships and just talking about, well, it is what it is. It is what it is, but guess what? You need to put some damn action behind your damn feet and walk the fuck away. I don't give a fuck about the stereotype that, oh, black men just leave. Maybe some of these black men were just getting tired of their fucking abuse. Did you ever think about that? Maybe these black men are just tired. I don't want to do this anymore. This is bad for my health. This whole generation is all about mental health, right? Maybe these black men were suffering on the inside in these abusive relationships. Just looking at the woman is like, what do you want from me? I'm doing the best that I can. So you know what? I'm gone. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I got too much shit I need to worry about in the rest of the fucking world. The last thing I need to do is come home to a home full of chaos. And that's the reason why a lot of black men would leave. Because I've seen it happen in my own family. I've seen it happen to my friends, where they are getting scolded and they'll be the only one person there working. Can't even get a fucking meal at home. Scolded about nothing. Nothing. Having to sit there and try to provide for the family the best way he knows how. And then all of a sudden, he can't even get his damn a hot meal. He can't even drink a beer without him getting like, why are you drinking? It's like, it's better to leave them than to suffer them. You do not have to suffer her abuse. This is Art. I'm out.